We're live right now. Hello, guys. Welcome to
Hello.
free code camp session. So this is a hangout session, one of our small initiatives. Sometimes it's quite difficult to get together. So it was a new idea so that whichever location we can just get together, spend some quality time, and as well as we can learn something from. So today's session is being led by Himajala. He is master's from BITS. It's a dual degree program. He's passionate about technology. Computers is his main domain. He's very much interested into computers, and he came up with today's idea session, and he came up with the whole curriculum. It was his initiative. He planned almost 3 weeks. Okay. It will be very simple. First, we'll introduce each other through the group and second first, let me plan. We'll go one by one.
Uh, the audio is not clear. It's like it's shaky.
There's a lag. Volume is low.
Yeah.
Let's change our bandwidth. Try
Huh?
it again. Bandwidth on top section, then let's try again whether we get a quality audio. We need a quality audio for the conversation. Just reducing my bandwidth.
Okay. Oh,
Let's start with you. Can you introduce yourself? Also,
yeah. First, let everyone introduce themselves first. Let's start from Anurag and we have Nimesh here from last time.
Hey, Nilesh.
Hello. Hello.
Please introduce yourself.
Hello.
Yeah, Anurag, say.
Yeah. My name is Anurag. I'm doing BTech.
You're from?
Kit University, Bhubaneswar.
Okay, Gates University, Bhubaneswar. How old are you, man?
22.
Good. Okay.
So, Anurag, you're comfortable in Hindi?
Yeah.
पढ़ाई के अलावा क्या कर रहा है? Except studies, what are the other things you do?
Programming.
So
Nice.
nice.
So, cheers. Himajala, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, hello everyone. So I'm Himajal. I'm doing BTech and MSc from mathematics, MSc in mathematics from BITS Pilani. And well, I keep an interest in web programming and all. A little bit here and there. I tinker with a lot of things. And well, that's it. I happened to come across Free Code Camp a few months ago. and I quite liked it. It's like the curriculum is quite nice, and so I got into web development and have been doing a little bit of app development as well. And today I thought that I'm just going to introduce a JavaScript framework named React to you all. It's a pretty nice framework, I must say. It's a pretty flexible framework that many websites now have been using. So that's about it. So it's kind of like a hands-on session. So I must say that you need to have a good like
Connection.
text editor and everything. Oh, we are only 4 people now.
It's it happens sometimes. People come and go.
So
He
where do
has
hello everyone? Hello, audible?
Nimesh.
She's out. So let me screencast myself now. The screencast. Yep, screen share. Let's start then. So yeah, just open up your terminal or anything. Open up a command prompt. First of all, let's just directly start from here. So is it visible, this? The command prompt? I'm asking actually, is it visible? Whatever I'm typing. Yeah. So first thing that you need to install is Node.js. Okay. So get done the Node.js installation. From here, the official Node site. If you're on Mac, Windows, whatever. Yep.
Let me do it at the same time.
Yep. Do it at the same time.
So,
The Node.js installation. And install it on your computer. I have it installed. Just install it yourself. Okay. Then we should start. Okay. Let's install Node.js. Till then, let's see what.
so do we need to download or download the setup?
Sorry?
Download the setup. I was asking for downloading. It's a small package.
Yeah, so if you are done with the
Small
Node.js, huh?
still downloading. It will take 7 minutes.
7 minutes. Yeah. Well, you need to download a few things right now. I think you will be needing a good internet speed. Still, let's see. I've got here.
I don't know why people are not showing up. While registration 70 guys registered and right now no one is there.
Yeah, people have to be poked around a lot.
Let me just mail. Individual mail.
Huh?
Okay, let's see.
So, Still is getting downloaded. Anurag has got Michael Schumacher, I think, that his profile picture.
Yeah.
Nice.
He seems
You're a big fan of F1, I guess.
Yeah.
And that's Vettel, I guess, no? Sitting
Yeah,
beside him.
Vettel and Schumacher.
Uh-huh.
Team Sport
Yeah.
one.
I used to watch F1 once upon a time. It's been a long time since then. Have you finished downloading Node.js? Anurag?
1 minute.
Yeah.
Huh?
It is
Done?
completed. Or
Okay. Just complete it and just say if it's completed or not. So, Nimesh, option 2. Yeah, alone. Vijesh, you are alone.
Nice.
Your internet is
Yep,
getting.
it's okay. We can still continue.
Yeah, we can continue. So, yep, it's on, right. So, what you need to do right now, I'm sharing a link. Not sure if it's working. I think it will work. Yep. I'm sharing this link. Let's go to this link. It's a page on GitHub, a repository, I must say. And yeah, go to this link. And then click on the clone or download green button. Yeah, that's good. I'll do it along with you. Download the zip file. It's 50 KB. It should be fast enough. Done. It's like a boilerplate. I'll explain what's a boilerplate later on. It's like a template for making your web app. So first do it alone.
So I'll just download it. Okay, we can still continue.
Yeah, we can continue. So yeah, so have you finished downloading this
Done.
green color? Let's see. So let's come to my screen first and React. I downloaded it here right now. Yeah, this file. So everyone must have got this. And if you have finished downloading Node.js, just do one thing. Go to File if you are on Windows. Yeah, first tell me what operating system are you all on?
Back.
Huh?
Back. So yeah, downloaded the setup from Node.js website.
Linux. Nimesh is on Linux. I just installed Linux today. You could finish the Node.js setup. Just install it. Yep, install it first. Install the Node.js setup. Let's see what this setup has got. Install it, then I'll tell you what to do. For Linux, I must ask this. Nimesh, you're finished on Linux, and Nimesh, just download the GitHub that zip file and extract it. Hey, don't call me sir, man. Anurag, are you done? Anurag?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Nimesh Solanki. You know Jaideep Solanki?
Yeah.
Your brother somehow. My batchmate.
Yep. If you have downloaded that, if you have downloaded this GitHub file too, extract it, and after extracting, you will get this folder. This React simple boilerplate master.
Yep. Got
Yep.
it.
So open it up, and now you need a good internet connection for this, obviously. What happened? Fail. Yep. I think this install.
Oh, it downloaded and extracted.
Yeah.
TMS.
So are you done with Node.js too? If you are done, then just the next step is this. Go to File, open PowerShell or open Command Prompt. Yeah, this comes up. Anurag, can you share your screen? Hello, Mintu.
Where?
Anurag, we can't see you, man.
Share your screen, like this part, screen share.
We have Mintu. Hey, Mintu, can you hear us? Can you listen to us?
Anurag, this side.
Yeah, problem.
अरे बाप रे.
ক'ত আছা?
Hello.
কোন বজাৰ? নহ'ব দিয়া মই নেপালী মন্দিৰত থাকা মই গৈছো। তই ভাৰ্গৱ আছা নেকি? হা?
Okay.
Bros, what's you doing? Hello. So
It's like
which one? Which one is Mintu?
What's this yaar?
Mintu কোন হয়? দুজনৰ ভিতৰত মিন্টু
নাজানো বে।
Why can't I see him? Okay.
মিন্টু হয় কোন? দুজনৰ ভিতৰত মিন্টু হয় কোন? প্ৰথম কথা।
এইটো লালটো।
আচ্ছা এজন নেকি? আৰে ঠিক আছে। So আমাৰ যি কৈছিলো ৰিয়েক্টৰ কথা যি কৈছিলো সেইটো খুলিলো আৰু লেপটপ চেপটপ হৈ যায় যি আছে আৰু ষ্টাৰ্ট
Hindi,
কৰি দিয়া
man, Hindi. Some common.
Yeah, they're gone. They're gone. Let them be. So
What he was
Anurag, just
Yeah.
share your screen, like screen share. There's a screen share button on the left. Check it.
left side, second option.
Yeah, left side, second option. Green color. Yeah, that's good. Just don't see your photo first. Change your. আরে তুমি এটা কাম কৰা মোৰ প্ৰফাইল পিকচাৰত আহি যোৱা বা কাৰোবাৰ বেলেগৰ প্ৰফাইল পিকচাৰত আহি যোৱা মানে ঠিক আছে কি হল আৰু এইটো আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে দিয়া ওকে সো বঢ়িয়া এতিয়া এটা কাম কৰো প্ৰথমে তুমি স্ক্ৰীন শেয়াৰ কৰিলা তুমি এই ডাউনলোড কৰা ফোল্ডাৰটো সো লেটস গো টু দিস ডাউনলোডেড ফোল্ডাৰ ওকে এভৰিवन হিয়াৰ
हुआ क्या? क्या हुआ? स्क्रीन शेयर डाउनलोडिंग वाला क्या हो रहा है? Yeah. Okay. So वो extract करके उसमें terminal में जाना है ना, उसको खोल के.
तो खोल के और टर्मिनल में जाओ, टर्मिनल यहीं से खोलो. ऐसा तुम अगर मैक में हो तो तुम्हारा यही टर्मिनल ऐसे खुलता है, ओपन इन टर्मिनल समथिंग लाइक दैट, उसी फोल्डर में.
हो गया.
ठीक है. अगर तुम लाइनक्स में निमेश इज इन लिनक्स, सो लिनक्स में ऐसे राइट क्लिक करके टर्मिनल खुल जाता है. टर्मिनल खोलो अपना एंड सो टर्मिनल खोलो. The terminal, the folder, and type npm install. npm install. Press enter in that folder.
What you can do, Hema, is like you can share that specific window, the one we are using. Right?
Yeah. See, this is the folder, right, where I've extracted my files from the GitHub. Okay, so I right clicked here. I actually got PowerShell, npm install here. I'm doing this. Which one?
npm version.
Install there.
Okay, 3.10.10. It's installed.
Okay, Anurag. So yeah, go here.
Bill.
Installed npm. Is it done?
The install is React simple boiler master.
Yeah.
Just open it up.
Yeah. So go to file. No, don't open it. Go back. Go back first. Yep. Be here. Open file. Open command prompt.
First option.
Yeah. So npm install. Type npm install there. No, install. I wrote it in the chat.
Not ed, install. I think it's install, like it's showing. See the top option. Specify the.
Yeah. He wrote install. Yep. Wait for the thing to be installed first.
It will take some time. So just check mine whether this is correct.
Okay. Share your screen. Maybe just you to share your screen if you can.
I just shared the screen. Yeah.
So this should be coming up if you have done everything well.
So I'm sharing this.
Wait for that. Let me check what people are doing. Yeah, npm version.
Point.
npm install. So installed it. So Anurag, wait for some time. Yeah, everything will be over right now. Like after this, we can start.
Okay. Nimesh, you don't have microphone? Nothing? You can speak.
You can speak, I can hear you. You're fine.
webcam? You have a webcam or no?
So Nimesh,
I'm on the
the next step is this. If you are bored, you can do it. If you are done, then
start.
yeah. So I think this guy is already good with React, I guess. Yeah. So yep, it should come up. Hello React. Yeah, Brijesh, are you done?
What training?
So ID do you people use? Developer environment, like I use Visual Studio Code, and some people use Notepad. Some people may use Sublime.
Bracket.
Brackets, yep, brackets for Mac. It's available in Windows. Yep, it's the preferred one in Mac.
Okay. I think we can use Vim editor. We can go for Vim editor if nothing works.
Wait, let Anurag finish this one. It can't be used in Atom. Yeah, it can be used. Atom, like you can even use Notepad. Like Atom is just a text editor. It's like Microsoft Word or Microsoft anything. It's just made for programming purposes. That's it. You can use Atom, no problem. Atom is pretty nice. Atom is it's a plugin for Atom. Yeah, yeah. It's almost over. Hey, Vijay, can you share your screen? VS Code. Yeah, if you're on VS Code, open this folder, the main folder on VS Code, open with code. Man, don't call me sir.
The React boiler folder.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. Linux. So, Nimesh, do you program often? Let's see, Anurag. Anurag has still got some time. Nimesh? Yeah. Have you used C++? Sachin is here. Hello, Sachin.
Hey, Sachin.
Sometimes you use C++ sometimes. Well, I've got a great suggestion for you. Try a programming language called Rust. You are on Linux. It's a pretty. It's an alternative to C++. The only alternative to C++ in terms of performance. It's called Rust. That's a suggestion. I just used it today and I quite liked it. I made a web server only. Anurag, are you done? Sure, I'll try. Yep. Vijesh?
Yep, I installed boilerplate. So boilerplate. And it's open and
Yeah, it's getting installed now. I may not be able to connect via audio video as I'm on PC with cam audio input support. That's fine. So, yep, Anurag is done. Uh, Anurag, just type npm run start. npm run start or npm start, anything would do.
It's a really good boilerplate for React. It's a bit heavy.
It's almost done, Sachin. We could have used create. I used create React app myself, but I just made them do it. So they would also get a hang of npm Node.js and all. It's a bit heavy too. It's like it's not a boilerplate. It's a CL. No. I know. It's a CLI. It's a boilerplate too. Means like they give everything. You can just create a little bit. Anurag is done. Yep. So Anurag, if you are done, you can start. Then go and open your browser. Go and open your browser. Yep. Now go to URL. Hello. Go to this URL.
Localhost 3000.
You should be getting this.
Himachula, is it to connect your platform with this whole setup?
Sorry.
This whole setup is your
British can share your screen. Means like I would get what you are doing actually. Can help you out if you. Nimesh can also help you out. Nimesh is quite an experienced guy. What is this URL? How? Yep. So he's getting. Is it to connect ID to browser? I'm not getting. Like this is. What is to connect ID to browser? As a localhost 3000. No. In Chrome URL bar. Yep.
Let me see. Let me try.
So Anurag is there. Vijesh, we're waiting for you.
I think you guys can start. I'm still in the.
Share the screen. Man. Quite easy then. see what.
I'm still stuck at this level. So it is still getting settings from.
It has got hot coding. So, what do we have here? You are in npm install right now. We have to wait for some time then.
Second option, like, and if I code something, I can directly see it on browser.
Huh?
I'll just show you this thing.
It's seen by the started using the support of the changes to that and that ecosystem. So let's go back.
Second option, if I directly click, I can directly see whatever I'm coding live on browser. This is what we want to achieve.
You get hot reloading in this framework, in this boilerplate that I'm saying. We're talking about hot reloading, right? Yep. So Anurag, yeah, it has got many things. So what can you do with React, right? Yep, I would say React is like it's for making web applications, websites with the same sort of what should I say? With the same sort of writing style, you can make websites, you can make VR apps, you can make mobile apps for Android and iOS. So that's what React is for. It was developed by Facebook in 2011, I guess, and since then, yeah, VS Code is awesome. Anyways, if you are using brackets, Brijesh, it doesn't matter. Brackets is also a pretty nice one.
Okay, then we'll go with bracket. It's taking some time.
Just stick with bracket. Brackets is nice. And so, yeah, what I was saying to Anurag, that React was developed by Facebook, and since then, many big websites have been developing in React. And I wouldn't go into MVC pattern, the MVC pattern of web programming, but so that is what React is for, like making websites and making dynamic websites, like you can change it inside. So that's what React is for. I'll just show you an example with screen share first. Facebook is made from React. Facebook has a lot of React going on inside. Facebook made it themselves. Flipkart has got one more. Coursera.org. City has got it, I guess. Yep. So I'll show you something. Anurag Lahan, he's here. Yeah. Yeah. One more thing. Before you get into React, you can download this React developer tools from extension for Google Chrome. If you are using Google Chrome, you can download this tool, React developer tools. It would be quite handy if you do it. Yeah. So I was saying that even Facebook uses it. Facebook. Flipkart uses it too. Flipkart has got a real lot of React going on, and these are all heavy websites. Not just heavy, just you can make good web apps. There is one more very nice framework named Angularjs, if you people have heard of it. And Angularjs has been dominant in the web app industry for a long time, since React came up and showed that yeah, there is an alternative, there's a better way to make. And Angular is heavy too. So let's stick with the light one. Yeah, Coursera has it too. Udacity has React, I guess. Udacity doesn't have React. So that's what I'm saying. These websites have React. And so Brijesh, are you done? Brijesh? I can understand the internet connection problem.
It's right now I'm installing React developer tool, no, by Facebook.
Sorry. Yeah, so I think I should go and explain till it's get installed in your computer. I should explain how React works actually. So open up this whole folder, this React simple boilerplate folder in your IDE, whatever IDE that you are using. Okay, open the whole folder. You can open it like that. Open folder. And even in brackets you can do it. So open this folder first.
It's 8 o'clock.
Boilerplate one. The boilerplate.
Okay, so this guy Anurag is using Atom, right? Atom, you can open the folder in Atom. Check. Yep. Go to File.
Yep, it's working. It's working.
It's working. Yep. File.
Yes, right.
Yep. Hello React is working. Sorry. Open folder. Open folder. Not close it. Close it. Anurag, just close it. Open the folder. The React folder that you have downloaded. Oh, you are a FIFA player. Even I play FIFA, man. Nimesh is getting bored. So Nimesh, have you done React programming before, man? You look like so. Nimesh.
He is not having audio, microphone. He can listen.
Yeah, he's typing too. Yeah, so no programming. This. Hey, have you opened it in Atom? No. You have to open it in Atom. Right click it. Yeah, right click it. Right click. No, open the whole folder in Atom. How should I say it?
I'll try. Anurag, do this. Open Atom.
Man, I do not have Atom. I would have said it.
That editor. Why can't I see?
Are you all good in JavaScript? Well, yeah. I'm good with JavaScript. I can say I'm not good in many other languages. Yeah, JavaScript is my strong point. How? Yep. Cool. Cool. Yeah, Sachin. So, have you made React apps before? Or I'm just sliding JS. Yep. That's all right. That's all right. The best thing about React is that you do not have to use too much HTML and CSS, I guess. So, I mean, you have to use, if you are clever enough, you can just avoid that too, if you want to. Yeah, go to, yeah, that's fine, that's fine. So, open source, open the source folder, source, SRC, yep, SRC, I'm saying source. Open the app.jsx.
app.js6.
Yeah. This one. So when you don't have a plugin installed, you should have a plugin installed. But still, leave it to that. Okay, just keep it at that. Anurag, I'm a huge fan. React. So let me explain what happens here. Let's keep it to the screen first. I'll show you. Yeah. So this is the React app. See. So the npm thing that you have installed. Let me explain npm first. The npm that you have installed is a package manager. Okay, let me just open one more file. How to zoom this one? So npm is a package manager, and it has many. It is a package manager for Node.js. Node.js is a JavaScript runtime. Like you can just for now you can just say it is a compiler for JavaScript, but it's not actually a compiler, and it's a JavaScript runtime, and so you can get things like you can get different files written by other people in the form of packages. Okay, and so what we do is that there is a package named React that we just installed from the folder. In the folder we typed npm install, right? So we installed a package named React, and from React package we are extracting to what should I say, to classes. The first is React, two objects actually. The first is React and the second is a object named component from React. Okay. So we import this to React and React component. Then this is the main entry point of our app. This thing, this whole thing. This is the main entry point of our app. Like anything that happens, the main door to our app is this. Yep. So this is a class. We did not actually know what are the functions of a class in JavaScript. You can just have it done, but this is a class, and it extends a object in the React module named component. Now, this is render. Render is a function of this class. Method, I would say. Render is a method of this class. So what render does is that it returns this syntax h1, the start screen, and h1. If you have done little bit of HTML programming, you might be familiar with this.
Yeah.
This part, right? So yeah, something about React is that it's just so you are good at that. Yeah, exactly.
So there are JavaScript
Hmm.
React very easy to. Yeah, sure.
So just ask me if you have any doubts. You can ask. Like you should ask doubts.
So we could at JavaScript first before diving into the ecosystem. Yeah, most of them have practiced JavaScript. Like most of us have practiced JavaScript just for
Hmm.
this session.
Yeah.
The screen is done till this point. Yeah, it's working.
So this is the explanation, the first explanation of React.js, I must say. This is the entry point. Yeah. Let me ask this guy, Anurag, are you good with JavaScript? Like, are you familiar with the things that happen in the JavaScript? Yeah. So that's fine. If you know what is import, import is like importing another module into this file, into this app.jsx file.
Python. Yeah. Okay. So in Python also we use like that.
Yeah. In Python, we use pandas and like NumPy
Okay.
and scikit. You can use. So this is the same thing. Same thing in JavaScript. You are good at Python then. Shit, problem. Yeah. So the start screen, you can type any text here. Yeah. So let me show you something. This boilerplate gets reloaded with time. As you edit on runtime, it gets reloaded. So for example, let me see. Let me type something. I something React. This is cool. Let me save this file. See, it gets reloaded itself.
Let me also try that.
Huh? It gets reloaded.
And localhost variable type.
So you people should also just try it if you're good at HTML.
Controllers. Okay.
So what we are going to make today is a kind of to-do list. To-do list, okay. And the style's very shitty, man. To change the style, I guess.
What?
Yeah. So today we are making a to-do list, and let's start then. Uh, are you good with basic JavaScript?
Yes.
Sorry, basic HTML. Everyone like basics. What is a div? What is a p paragraph and everything? Because we will be using a little bit of HTML too, but very little. Mostly things are made in JavaScript itself. But text is not appearing. Like what is happening? Yeah, save it. Save the file, man. Uh-huh. Refresh it. Refresh the tab once. It's not actually clearly visible. What's happening? It should come up. Yeah, refresh it once. Hey, have you saved the file? Huh? हाँ डिनर तो करना था. Yeah, refresh the compass. Yeah, you should save the file first. Again? Man, this is a kind of problem. It should be coming. Okay, open the terminal. The terminal is everything is all right. It should be reloading. Okay, delete everything. I don't know, no. The syntax is not all right. So type this.
Yeah. That.
This something like that. The syntax should be intact. Hey, Nimesh, can you help me out here? I don't know what is happening. Okay, so let's do one thing.
Restart the server.
Prompt.
Okay. Are you in the same directory? Start. Open terminal first.
Yep, that's how to. Yeah, press Y. Yeah, now type npm run start again. Hello, Madhujan.
Hello.
So, how are you?
Hey, Madhuja.
I'm fine.
Good. So introduce
Can you see
yourself
my
first.
camera?
Not yet.
Is this a hangout for only Guwahati people or for all over India?
All over India and little bit outside from India also, man. No.
Yeah. Outside from India, man. Who's outside from India, dude?
So that's good.
Yeah. So Madhujan, introduce us. Introduce yourself to us. Sorry.
Yeah, so I got the link from the Guwahati Free Code Camp group, and like I started using React like 3-4 months ago. So like I thought,
So you are quite
Hello?
familiar with React.
I have tried a bit of React Native also, and I'm not confident with Flux and also state management and all.
State management. You should use Redux, man. Redux is quite easy to use. There's a library called Redux, module called Redux, and you can find it in Npm. It's quite easy to use. And yeah, so you're quite familiar with React then. So what we have done till now, wait a minute, let me get to. Yeah, Anurag, so start, refresh the thing. Stop the what?
Yeah.
So Anurag, yes. Yeah, you're getting it now, right? Finished. So everyone's done. So Madhurya, I'll just tell you what we have done till now. We created a new React app and
Okay.
from a boilerplate.
Okay.
So we've not done anything till now. It's shown that this app.jsx file in the FCC. That is the entry point. Yep. So everyone is done. So
Did you use
sorry?
did you use any CLI for like for the boilerplate, right?
Yeah, we can use CLI. I actually do not prefer CLI if you do not have a good internet connection. So
You like config the webpack and all by yourself.
no. I use CLI, but when I do not have a good internet connection, I config the webpack and all. Okay, or I use a very simple boilerplate. Right now I have given a link here. I'll show you one link. There's a boilerplate that I have given, and it's quite small. The size is quite small. Copy link to this. Yeah, it's very simple. It has nothing in it. No test function, no build, and nothing. So I just use this boilerplate to get started. Okay, that's it. And so since everyone is done, let's get on with our app now. What we'll be building today with this. Let's give a demo of what I think. And it's very difficult to showcase. It's easy to develop actually. Uh, fuck, wait, should I put that? Hey, hang on a second, okay? Just finding something. I'm not able to find this. I think this is the file, I think. Yep, we can build this,
Okay.
but I think it will be a bit complicated, I guess. Not done. Yeah, this can be done. Yeah, this is an app I just made recent days. Oh, hey, if you can wait, when I just made an app. Finding. Yeah, it should be here. It should be here. Yeah, this one. So, Madhuja, if you have made anything, just show me, show us all. What have you done?
I have a GitHub repo.
Yeah, yeah. No, just showcase, like show the demo of what you've done right now.
Share your screen.
Like on React or any other project.
Anything. Just show any other project that you've done. It's also React, then it would be very nice.
Okay. Like React, I haven't worked with anything.
Mm-hmm. So, do you use any frameworks and all?
Yeah, like I like using Node and Express mostly.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm comfortable with anything like Django and
Okay, you could do Django too. That's fine. Yeah, so we'll build this today. Okay, learn React and then do laundry. It's a bit buggy. On pressing enter, the thing should come up. This is a bit buggy, but we will fix the bug on the way. Okay, I didn't fix the bug, man. So this is the app that we'll be making today. Okay, whatever. Anyways, we'll fix the bug. So that's it. Let's start then. Thank you for sharing your GitHub. I got my app too. Okay, so here we go. So yeah, as I said that this app class app extends component. I said to you people that this is the entry point of our app. Like we start everything building React components and everything from class app extends component itself, and this render function. This render function prints out whatever we are writing here, like whatever is returning. From return, I'm returning a div. From div, I'm dividing a button no, and a component and node. So I'll come to you what is a component and all. But this is a button first. So I think we should start. Yeah. So in your app, first thing you will be doing is describe this button. Okay. Type along with me. If whatever I'm doing. Yeah. So first let's make a array. So nodes.
It's equal or minus?
Which one? It's equal. Equal. Unequal. So this is an array. Right. This is our array. Uh, we will be storing our tasks, right? And this is an object. Every element of this array will be of this form. There will be an object. In the object, there will be two elements, one ID, and the other is a task. So first, let's type this thing.
Okay.
Yep.
ID should be same or different, or it doesn't matter,
Sorry.
or it's just a key value.
Yeah. I'll just type it out, and that's something to say. Making this first.
Okay.
Well, you can put any ID if you want to. Just put one or two if you want to. So don't put it same. I'll be using another ID. I'm showing you one or two. But it should not be same. Okay. It should not be the same. And so let's print it out then. So we have the nodes here, right? So I'll show you one thing that React is very good at. Like, through JavaScript, you can just print out the whole thing with a for loop. I'll be printing out this nodes. Write one more node here. The third object.
Hello.
Who's shouting, man?
I think you guys.
Bear with me. Yeah. So
Okay, 3 elements. Say we change the flat. Yeah, it's same. Use constant.
let's not use constant. So if you're done with this, yep.
Yeah.
So we'll print it out first. Let's write a for loop then.
You need a for loop. For
Mapping, man. I forgot. I'm doing for loop.
can't we use for loop?
Use for loop, right? We just forget the for loop.
What kind of loop this is?
So this is a mapping. Just explain to you mapping. Let me just check it first.
Okay,
Check
sure.
if the app is working. Oh, where is the app? I have too many things working here. Yeah. So it's compiled successfully. Yeah. So here, this is what React is good at. This is the main thing that React is good at. It's like why I will tell you to use React instead of other things, other like frameworks and all. Where did it? So let's have a look at it. So what I have done is that I have first made an array of tasks with a particular ID. Everyone has their own ID, ID1, ID2, ID3. Then I made a div element. If you are familiar with like HTML, if you are just familiar with HTML, this
Yep.
div element will have something like this. Now, this curly bracket means that whatever we're writing next will be a JavaScript notation. This curly bracket here. Okay,
Yep.
this curly bracket shows that whatever we're writing will be a JavaScript. So inside in JavaScript, there is a method, array method named map. So what we are doing is that we are taking nodes, nodes.map. Let me change this. It's a bad habit of writing. So
Now it's
nodes.
better.
Let me explain this first. Yep. So let's see. Node.map is a function, is a method of the nodes array. So what it does is that in this function, to this is a for loop. If you're asking this, it will take some time. Really? Oh.
Hello.
Hello?
Hey, Ashutosh, we just started. I'm typing the instruction. Go to see the group chat option. I'll start the instruction. Share button. JavaScript.fiddle.
See, I'm just writing this down because mapping is like, I have to explain a bit of mapping. You have to be familiar with mapping because it will take a lot of time. And so let me just see what can be done here. Equal to
Constant array dot push console dot log. What happened? At the rate section.
this is an error. But it's not actually returning this right.
Sure. Check on the run option. Yeah, run option is okay. Shit, but where did it show? Do I need to inspect the Yeah, I inspected it. Sure. Sure. That's nice. So we can write 3 over. Let's see.
Stick with map, man. I don't know. I've never used this. I really use this for loop.
What happened?
Things are coming up. So let me explain what happens here. Multiple. This means that the identifier can't be assigned. It's not about mutable. Yeah, it's not mutable. Exactly. Click on run in the top part. How to run it. It's failed.
I'm very new to this file.
Approach.
Okay, no issue. We're gonna have that.
I know this.
Searching cheers. This fiddle is new to me, so I never heard about. So, but yeah, it's good. Like you can code JavaScript, HTML, and CSS all together. A nice thing to share.
Shashank said. Hello, Shashank.
That's probably she was asking. Yeah, it happens. Like we need to use it at the rate. Hey शशांक, can you आपका माइक चल रहा है क्या शशांक? Why भाई क्या हो गया शुक्र
चला गया चलो तो मैं अपना एक्सप्लेन करने का काम बोलते रहता हूँ.
शुरू कर, back to pavilion.
अरे चलो ये देखो, हाँ ठीक है, ये चीज देखो. सबसे पहले ये होता है कि ये जो ब्रैकेट्स है, ये ब्रैकेट्स के अंदर जो भी जावास्क्रिप्ट है, तो मैं एक एरर को रिटर्न कर रहा हूँ मैप के थ्रू. ओके. So I'm returning an array. So what map does? What this map function? The map method. It first takes a function.
It's 8:45.
So this map takes a function. It returns and returns this for how to explain it?
Like, let me try to explain that. So
Yeah. I'm not so good at explaining.
Yeah. So ऊपर हम लोगों ने node element define किया है, और node element is an array जिसमें ID और दो एलिमेंट है.
आवाज बहुत ही लैग हो रहा है.
ओके. सो नोड, या ऊपर हमने नोड एलिमेंट डिफाइन किया है, उसमें नोड्स एलिमेंट डिफाइन किया है, उसमें आईडी और टैग है. यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है डिव सेक्शन में, नोड्स डॉट मैप, यहाँ पे ये फंक्शन नोड्स के हर एक एलिमेंट में जाएगा. उसके अंदर हमने एक फंक्शन डिफाइन किया है. नोड्स एक तरह से वेरिएबल है जो हमने डायनेमिकली रन टाइम में एलोकेट किया है, और वो रिटर्न क्या कर रहा है, पैराग्राफ रिटर्न कर रहा है. पैराग्राफ के अंदर एट्रीब्यूट हमने दिया है, उसका की इज द आईडी, जो आईडी इज द यूनिक उस स्पेसिफिक नोड का आईडी, एंड द वैल्यू इज द अदर एलिमेंट टास्क. जो सबसे ऊपर कोड में देखो, आईडी और टास्क दो एलिमेंट दिया. सो दिस code is iterating through each element in that array. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's what is doing. So हम लोग HTML के इस एलिमेंट को आइटरेट कर रहे हैं. So you can think that this is what React is. Hello? Can you listen?
किसको आवाज लैग किसका हो रहा है?
Hello.
Okay, we have शशांक. शशांक, आपको आवाज आ रहा है क्या? शशांक is from Patna, I think.
Best thing about what is, wait, if you people even want to know what map, let's you go here. Wait a minute, I'll show you something. Yeah. That's the description of map. If you want to exactly use it in a program, just know that first it will take this function map takes a function. This function takes a node. Function iterates through every element of this nodes, and it changes that elements with this p function. And the whole array is returned as this p, 3 paragraphs. Got it? It's an attribute of key.
Hello.
And hello.
आशुतोष, आपका माइक काम कर रहा है क्या? आवाज आ रहा है आशुतोष?
Hello. Now let's go. Let's see what we can do next. We should also be able to do something more. Right? Should be able to delete these notes first. Let's do it. Let's make it span here. And button.
So we can continue with code.
Yeah. So let's do this first. A clickable button.
Button on each element. Just let me type. So, just 1 second. Just type. Okay.
It's not defined. Yeah, we are defining. We are defining. Just define delete task. Okay, let me write this first. Then I'll show you. Check it. What happened? Oh, yeah, obviously. But I will be explaining this thing just a little bit, and you will be on your way. I'll be writing a small event handler here. I'm writing a small event handler named onClick. You can see if you want to. It's an onClick, and onClick, this function gets executed.
Values dot.
Oh, sorry.
Does it need semicolons? Because
Let's check it.
so it's a span.
Hey, Madhurya, if things are not all right, just tell me, okay, if I'm doing any mistake. Cannot treat of undefined. Well, let me.
Is it
something.
necessary to use bind when you're using the ES6 notation of the function?
Yeah. Do you use ES6?
Yeah, I mean, ES6, yeah. Like if you are using the shorthand version of the
Shorthand.
okay, you're not using.
Let me check this. Something is mistaken here.
Adhurya, can you check my screen where I'm doing mistake?
Okay, wait, even I'm doing a small mistake and I'm not figuring out where I'm doing a mistake. That's the thing with coding, man. It's very difficult to teach in a live session. Yeah.
It's okay.
So,
Yeah. Due to
yeah, the
position.
super props.
I think Shashank is having some solution for it. Due to declaration of function we have to use.
Yeah.
Fine. Let's
Have to deal
just
with that. Yeah, we can use the arrow functions, obviously.
going to use the binding key.
But when I learned React, I didn't learn it with arrow functions, so I don't know. It's become a habit as of now.
Arrow function, I also don't know right now. Let's keep it very simple.
Yeah, that's good. Well, arrow is like it's like a function. You can just replace with this. It's the same thing. Correct. It's an arrow function in JavaScript. Try to do function.
I'm stuck at showing the notes on browser. So I'm still
Searching is right. Then let me check even where I am doing the mistake. Hey, if someone can correct here, I'm trying to delete a node. I'm just to console this function. It's not figuring out where I'm doing a mistake. We put the code on GitHub. Which code? There's no.
Or you can just copy it to this link, the one JS fiddle link. So
Yeah, you can do it on JS Fiddle too.
I'll just share this link. I just send it
Do it on CodePen, man.
to me. CodePen, yeah. Okay, CodePen. Let's stick to CodePen.
But then again, I have to figure out. Yep. Let's do on CodePen. See, anyone can help me out, okay? I'm not a pro in React. I just happen to use it for some time.
It happens, yeah.
I'm doing some mistake. I don't know where I'm doing the mistake.
We'll try in our system, not an issue.
Yeah.
Just paste it on this. Yes.
React and React DOM.
I didn't know about that. You can do these stuff in
CodePen.
Yeah.
You can do right here fixing more things, but
Just share the link first.
Yeah, I'll try the link first. Let me see it first.
This is Sachin is superhuman. He's expert.
Huh?
Better
Yeah,
use
he's an expert.
this.
Yeah, exactly.
Sachin, do some jugaad for Mike, man. We want to listen to you.
I will try here if you want to.
Online React playground. Okay.
It's 9 o'clock.
Okay. Dependence.
Code sandbox.
Just try this. Like he just shared
Oh
one link.
yes. Try this link first and try to change whatever you want to do. In code sandbox, I think you can collaborate, right?
Right now, is it possible? Or first, I'll just copy your current code. We'll check in our system. Then we'll think whether we need to shift to code center.
Okay. Alright, just come to code sandbox. It already has a React thing going on right now.
Right.
Yeah. It's good to come to code sandbox. Now, how to collaborate? I mean, I have never used this one before.
Sachin, Sachin,
Sachin, just
Sachin,
help us out, man.
Sachin. It's better to use GitHub
Arey, GitHub, you to download it to
and
the other hand.
synchronization. I'm
Yeah,
not comfortable.
Synapse. Share the link.
Save, save and share the link to collaborate. Okay. Is it saved? Editor URL. Sachin, Sachin.
Okay. Uh, is this a link? Sachin, is that your profile picture or is that not your profile picture, man?
Should I write a comment?
That's a nice profile picture if it is yours. Are singing out. What the fuck is happening here?
Him copy this section on code pen.
Yeah.
Let me check on my system. Code pen. Where have you copied it?
Wait, let me see. Some error coming up. Hey, what's the error, man?
Error. This component is not defined. Okay.
Component is not defined. Huh? Oh, sorry, component, obviously. Yep. Delete task. Cannot read property delete task of undefined. Yep. So this dot delete task. Hey, Sachin, help me out, man.
Why can't I see that? Okay, it is showing error on button modules. What if we just error button module? Okay.
Index.html. Where did you find it?
Cannot read property, delete task.
Yeah, that part has to be taken care of. This topic.
This dot delete. Is it needed to use bind? Can't we just simply put it like button? Acha, you're binding a on-click function.
Yeah,
Hmm. But we want to delete it. Okay. So what if let me just check whether it is just this part is showing up or not because I wasn't able to even see this. Okay, this part is working.
which part?
Till now it is working. Like we can see uh, those things. So we are doing mistake on declaration. Okay.
No, which one?
So if I just add button. Okay. So laundry part is function is getting. So these guys are getting buttons. That is also working. Hmm. Not-
You people are getting this link that I've sent.
Prove that button part like code is working in my system. I haven't saved it.
Yeah, this delete part. What is the one that's
If you remove this delete, just delete, remove this delete button, especially on click this part. Yeah, just remove it.
even if I remove it,
After that, it is working. Yeah,
it is working.
perfect.
But
Yeah. So
once you click
let-
this,
let's take.
see this thing. Oh, wait, let's do it right. Wait a minute. Wait. Hello.
Ha ha ha.
So once you click this button, is something like that.
Okay, this is going little faster, man.
No, no, no. Just leave this state part first. Do not do it. I'll show it later. But first thing, once you click this delete button that I've shown first, yep, on click. Now this element is this on click function, right? Now if you click on click, if you on click, wait a minute. So what I'm trying to do here is that if I click on this button, cross button, a function named delete task comes into play. And this deletes the whole element here. Suppose if I click on get laundry, this should get deleted first. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do here, and that is something very prominent. I don't know why it's coming.
Maybe the way you are attaching that is wrong. Delete task.
Oh, I think arrow function doesn't support it. Does it? Come on, man.
I'll check how to attach on-click functionality to any button. Can't you add event listener, something like that? Add event listener.
Yeah, event listener. This is event listener.
Hey Herman,
हेलो,
कैसा है हरमन?
आपको आवाज आ रही है?
परफेक्ट आवाज आ रही है.
ओके, हाय, बस बढ़िया, आप बताओ.
फर्स्ट क्लास. बड़ी दिनों बाद फाइनली.
हाँ, लेकिन मिस कर दिया मैंने, मैं बाहर गया हुआ था, सोचा अभी चालू करके देखता हूँ. अच्छा, अभी स्टार्ट हुआ.
हाँ, जस्ट स्टार्ट हुआ है. अच्छा, वो वाले अभी हम लोगों ने अभी तक सेटअप ही किया है. ठीक है. पहले तो सबने अपने इंडिविजुअल मशीन पे सेटअप किया था और उसके बाद यहाँ पे सचिन जैन भैया है. ही इज एन एक्सपर्ट. ही टोल्ड
Okay, हाँ.
ऑनलाइन वर्जन. तो अभी तेरे को एक मैंने लिंक सेंड किया है सैंडबॉक्स का. दैट इज द ऑनलाइन लिंक. ठीक है.
या
तो सीधा अगर उस पर क्लिक कर, आजा कोड पे आ जाते वो कोड एक्सप्लेन कर देता हूँ सिंपल सा.
या आ गया.
ठीक है. तो सिंपल सा रिएक्ट डॉट जेएस का पहली बार ही है सब लोग, मतलब
या
हम लोग
हाँ,
को पहली बार.
फर्स्ट टाइम है.
तो कोड में ऊपर आएगा ना, तो सबसे ऊपर में इंपोर्ट
हाँ,
वाले ऑलरेडी यहीं पे थे. हम लोगों ने जस्ट एक नोट नाम का एक वेरिएबल डिफाइन किया है. ठीक
ओके.
है. और उस वो एक एरे है. उसके अंदर 3 एलिमेंट हैं. 3 एलिमेंट के अंदर आईडी है और टास्क है. मतलब आईडी इज
हाँ, दिखा.
आईडी और
या
टास्क है.
एनीवन गेट लॉन्ड्री वैसा. या
सॉरी. get laundry, do React third project.
Yeah, the third project. Yeah.
ठीक है, उसके बाद नीचे आ जा। नीचे ये क्लास पार्ट जो है ये पहले से लिखा हुआ था।
Okay.
ठीक है, उसके नीचे जो कंस्ट्रक्टर और डिलीट टास्क है, ये दो फंक्शन हम लोगों ने अभी लिखा।
Okay.
ठीक है, और रेंडर के नीचे जो डिव एलिमेंट है वो जस्ट अभी लिखा है।
Render के नीचे
हाँ, नीचे एक रेंडर फंक्शन है। हेलो,
रेंडर के नीचे रेंडर लास्ट है, उसके नीचे कुछ है नहीं मतलब इसमें।
नहीं, रेंडर में देखना डिव एलिमेंट है ना।
रेंडर ऐप डॉक्यूमेंट गेट एलिमेंट बाय आईडी रूट, बस इतना ही। div तो रिटर्न, ओके हाँ, रेंडर फंक्शन मैं लास्ट में दिखा जब कॉल होगा, फंक्शन नहीं देगा। या दिखा दिखा।
हाँ, तो रेंडर के अंदर जो डिव है उसी को हम लोगों ने अभी तक
हाँ
लिखा है। और एक छोटा सा बग है, मतलब रेंडर में क्या किया, डिव एलिमेंट में क्या किया, ऊपर जो नोड डिक्लेयर किया है, नोड डॉट मैप नोट्स डॉट, ऊपर वेरिएबल का नाम नोट्स था।
हाँ
ठीक है,
हाँ
डॉट
पूरा।
मैप किया तो उसके हर एक एलिमेंट में हम लोग गए और उसके
ओके।
अंदर एक फंक्शन डिफाइन किया
हाँ
जो हर एक इंडिविजुअल एरे के एलिमेंट को ले रहा है नोट्स के फॉर्म में, NOTE। उसको कुछ नहीं किया, बस स्क्रीन पे प्रिंट किया है। पी एलिमेंट के अंदर नोट डॉट ID इज द की। ठीक है, उसके अंदर स्पैन करके टास्क डाला, टास्क इज द वैल्यू, की वैल्यू पे है। ठीक है, और उसको सिंपल बस स्क्रीन पे हम लोगों ने प्रिंट किया। तो एक सेकंड में देखूं क्या स्थिति है। ठीक है, इसमें जो बटन वाला पार्ट है ना, जो रेड कलर का दिख रहा होगा,
हाँ हाँ
उसमें ऑन क्लिक से लेकर डिलीट, जो बटन के अंदर एट्रीब्यूट्स हैं उसको एक बार डिलीट, मतलब उसको हटा दे, मतलब
मतलब सिर्फ
बैकस्पेस
बटन से बटन तक ही रखो।
बटन के अंदर के एट्रीब्यूट्स हटा दे, तेरे को फील आ जाएगा कि कहाँ तक
ओके
काम कर
कैसे?
रहा है और हम लोग कहाँ अटके हैं।
ओके यार दिखा, गेट लॉन्ड्री टू रिएक्ट थर्ड ऑब्जेक्ट।
करेक्ट। ठीक है, अब पूरा का पूरा बटन एलिमेंट ही हटा दे, फिर तेरे को बताता हूँ क्या हुआ।
ठीक है,
हटाया
सब हटा दिया।
तो राइट साइड में देखेगा तो सिर्फ 3 एलिमेंट्स आएंगे, get
या आ
boundary
गया।
to React and the third project. So this is the whole power of React.js. हम लोगों का अभी तक इतना ही डिस्कशन हुआ था। ठीक है, कि
ओके
ऊपर हमने सिर्फ एलिमेंट डिफाइन किया और यहाँ पे एक रेंडर किया तो रियल टाइम में 3 एलिमेंट आ गए। और उसके नीचे तू बटन वापस डालेगा Ctrl+Z कर, तो उनके साथ साथ एक बार नहीं तीनों में बटन्स भी आ गए। सो यू डोंट नीड टू कोड इंडिविजुअली फॉर एवरी एलिमेंट। सो उसके बाद अभी हम लोग ट्राई कर रहे थे इसमें डिलीट फंक्शनैलिटी ऐड करने का, तो कहीं पे कुछ वही देख रहे हैं अभी कैसे ऐड कर। ठीक है,
सर ये जो क्लास ऐप एक्सटेंस कंपोनेंट है वो सब में यूज होता ही है कि वो लिखना ही
या
पड़ता है, मतलब
दिस
वही एंट्री पॉइंट है ऐसे, द मेन फंक्शन।
एंट्री पॉइंट, ये जो पूरा स्ट्रक्चर था दैट वाज एंट्री पॉइंट। अगर तू नया टैब खोल के अगर नया करेगा तो दिस इज द एंट्री पॉइंट,
ओके
पूरा सेटअप वेटअप करके। मैं थोड़ा सा इंट्रोड्यूस कर देता हूँ। हिमाचल, ही इज लीडिंग आज का सेशन।
Who?
And Himachal. Himachal is leading
Hello.
us today's session. And Harman is from Free Code Camp, Ahmedabad.
Yo, hello Arman.
हाय माजल, हाउ आर यू?
It's Himujjal actually. Okay.
सॉरी हिमुजल।
Himujjal. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just finding there's a small bug here.
ओके
Yeah, just trying to figure out. Even I'm not able to figure out. Like this never happens before. Okay, so give me a minute. I'll come back.
श्योर श्योर।
Uh-huh.
There is a Stack Overflow code which explains how to add function to a button. You can just check once. I'm pasting it over. This Stack Overflow explains how to add a function to a button. Let's check it once. It might be helpful.
Well, I am not able to find it as of now. Some error. Hey, Sachin is online, man. Sachin, have you found a solution? This is a very small problem actually. Like, I'm not able to figure out what's the. Yep. I got what's the problem here. Hello, Vijesh.
Yep.
Yeah, see. It's okay. I'll just upload it. This small problem, man. I never thought this would happen. Well, we will use an arrow function. Okay. This function that you're seeing, I'll replace it with this. Yeah. And now delete task. Control. Let's delete task here. Now what's the why this error is coming? I have to find out.
If you check that Stack Overflow, the function declaration and attachment is little different. Sachin Jain. Sachin.
I think I found what was the problem here. Now look at your code. People, go to this code sandbox and now look at your code and open your console.
Yep, it is showing it.
No.
Yep, it gives you it, right? So let me figure out what's the problem. So when we click on click, it executes this function, this dot delete. Yeah, this dot delete task. Let's get deleted. Yeah. That's it.
So console log dot console dot log is showing.
Finally something comes up. Yeah. So let's see, people are already here. He has left. Sachin is also gone. So here's the thing. We found out the mistake. This is working right now.
So can you explain first this arrow function? Arrow thing I didn't get.
Let me explain arrow function then. You're right. Let me explain the writing. So this arrow function. Arrow function is equivalent to, suppose we have a function a comma b and we write something like that, okay? So this arrow function is equivalent to this. You can write the same thing, a comma b. Got it?
Okay.
It's a shortcut. You don't have to write function.
Okay.
And that's the arrow function.
So why was there an error before?
Huh?
Why was there an error before? Because
Where was the
No, I'm just showing this thing. Okay, you just leave it. These two are the same thing, actually.
So delete is a function. So earlier, like we still didn't attach the delete functionality. We are still calling that delete function, and despite of deleting it, we are putting console.log just to check whether we are reaching that level. So it's kind of debugging. We didn't attach the proper functionality. It's still a debugging stage. On inspect element, we can see that that console.log is showing this output. is how to delete it.
So that's what arrow function. Now these two are the same thing. Got it.
It's 9:30.
Yeah, that's what.
So now we should add what? Delete functionality.
Let's explain the delete function. Now, after on click, this dot delete actually takes the delete function that is inside this class. This is for inside this class, okay? The same class. So this dot delete task, it executes this function. Yep, inside the class. And so when you click this gets deleted. Now, when we click this something comes up. This function gets executed. This delete task. Now let's actually delete it. Actually show, then things will be clear. If you are good at event handling in React, I mean, there will be not much of a problem in further courses. It's a
Uh,
very important part of React actually.
we can spend 5 minutes on event handling then. Like it's new term. Like event handling is I'm
Hmm.
aware, but event handling in React I'm not aware. We can spend 5 minutes, then we can come back, and then it would be faster.
Yeah. So let me see if some nice notes are there. Better explain. This will be enough. So what exactly happens is the same thing that we are writing this HTML element, right? This button. So on click event, we are giving an attribute called on click. On click is an attribute that gets that executes this function, this delete task function first. And what we are doing is that we are binding this delete task to this constructor, this whole component, binding it through this constructor. I would not go through what is a constructor because you have to
Yep,
just know
constructor
everything.
like constructor is whenever a class is declared, the constructor is the
It's the
first
initialization of the class, sort of.
initialization.
Yep. But yeah, let's say that. And so this delete function actually uh, just gets executed once we click this. That's its event handling. All right. Yeah, that's what is event handling. And yeah, that's it. And now, what we shall let me introduce you to the state. In constructor function, I have mentioned this. This dot state, it's an object. This object, I have written an element named nodes. Just look at it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And after nodes, the nodes denotes. Then I wrote this nodes, which means this exactly the state function. And this state is like a state, means is the condition of that component. This is a component. This app extends component. This app is a component. So state is like the condition of a component. You can say the current situation. How is it? So right now, the state of this object contains an element named nodes, and I can access it through this. Look at this function. This dot state dot nodes dot map.
Mhm. This part is clear.
Yeah, so I'm accessing this state. Now let us actually delete this function first. Now when I click this function, this get executed, right? Now I'm changing the state.
This to state of nodes.
what, pop or like remove contract?
We can do a pop, right? But I'm not actually trying to do a pop.
We're trying to remove and
Let's do
implement.
filter. Yeah, we can do pop.
Do you need to call that delete function with some element? Then only you will know na, which element you want to delete. You're
Yeah.
attaching, you can call that delete function with some element. And that specific element you can filter or do something. Or some ID key. You can pass the ID. You can pass that node. If that ID is present at that node, then delete it or something.
Yeah. So we are passing this node. You have to bind this ID. Okay. Just look at this syntax. Binding it here.
You're binding what to what?
This dot delete task dot bind.
Uh-huh.
This comma node dot ID. Let's
Okay.
bind it here.
You're binding node.id with this.
With this on click in every element. Okay. So this node.id, I'm passing it this function, create task in ID. I'm in logging out the ID along with this. Yep. So let's pop it out first. Slice.
I think it would be node.id, not just ID.
Yeah, node.id.
Yeah, you just mentioned ID. That's a syntax. So you got the ID over here. Now if I do the console.log, so if I go to, so
Right. So let's do a pop.
okay, so that function is working. And if you want to do a pop,
Yeah, we can do a pop. But we have to change the state first. Without changing the state
why?
first, so the state we have to change it because we are while we set, well, I'll show you one function. I'll show you one function that will make it clear why we are changing the state. Okay, hang on a second. I'm writing a function actually. Right.
Harman, you are getting it?
Yeah.
Thanks. Just speak up. And what about Nimesh?
Mesh is an expert.
Nimesh is a select killer. His brother is Jaideep Solanki. He's a mastermind. He's my best guy to talk to. Slice, okay. And then 1 comma 1. ID this one.
Something we should do. No, something is wrong.
Or we can pass that node, man. We can just pass that node. Not just
We actually can't do it. Changing, we have to change. I'll explain that thing.
let me try.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but not slice. Let's do splice. Man, it's been a long time actually since I have actually done
Not an issue. It's going good. It happens.
this algorithms.
The best part is 5 guys are struggling together.
Yeah.
And one guy beating his head. I think we pass the element. Then console of active. So let's pass. So this one is
Add the new items.
ब्रिजेश भैया
हाँ
put this to YouTube, right?
क्या फिर से बोल
आप अपडेट या अपलोड करने वाला ना YouTube पे the पिछले टाइम
हाँ it is live man it is broadcasting
नहीं
you are
उसका
live
नहीं है नहीं I know about that but I have to go right now so तब मैं आगे का
हाँ
काट
ठीक
के तब
हाँ 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 not an issue
ठीक है bye everyone
bye man take care
yeah bye.
Splice. We should do splice. Yeah. Splice is a good one. Splice.
nth node now
Yeah. Yeah, come on.
oh
Oh, I got it. Actually doing a mistake.
It's 9:45.
Hmm. Hey, only me and you are left, man.
Not an issue.
I should have prepared nicely for this one.
अरे कोई बात नहीं रे, होता है.
नहीं मतलब यार, मैं भी बहुत वही था, बैंगलोर में घूमने फिरने लग गया। तो
चल
भी
चल ना.
कहाँ है अभी?
अभी घर पे ही हूँ.
अच्छा,
अभी तू कहाँ पे है?
मैं तो बैंगलोर में हूँ अभी।
अच्छा. एक गुड न्यूज़ है. परसों वो एजुकेशन मिनिस्टर से मिल रहा हूँ. उसने
अच्छा
इनवाइट
अच्छा,
किया.
अच्छी
तो
बात है।
यही चीज़ बोलने वाला हूँ कि एक फ्री कोड कैंप के लिए एक स्पेस चाहिए, हैकर स्पेस चाहिए बैठने के लिए.
हाँ, अरे अच्छा है। I'll join you, तो मतलब अभी तो फिलहाल तो मैं चला जाऊंगा 1 महीने बाद, बट if I come sometime, obviously I'll join you.
दैट गाय, हु वाज दैट गाय जो बीच में ज्वाइन किया था?
कौन, सचिन?
Not Sachin, the other guy who also understand Assamese.
अरे
White,
माधुजी पे हूँ।
who know the React.
या हाँ, माधुजी है, उसने तेरा काम
हाँ,
किया है बोला था।
you know him?
नहीं नहीं जानता, ऐसे बातचीत हो गया असेंबलीज में और कुछ नहीं है।
अच्छा.
यहाँ थोड़ा सा एक चीज है कि क्या कर सकता हूँ, अब आ ही गए हैं यहाँ से।
Or we can just get index of this element and we can simply delete that index of that element. Can we get index of this?
हाँ,
While clicking the cross button, can we just pass the index of that cross button and we'll simply delete that?
समझा नहीं एक्चुअली।
When we are pressing that cross button, can we get index of? Anyhow, we are passing that node.
अब तो पूरा जावास्क्रिप्ट का ही वो है, मतलब अभी तो एल्गोरिथम एक लगाना है जिसमें से हम लोग को ये सेट स्टेट तुमने जो देखा है ना,
हाँ.
ये सेट स्टेट्स एक्चुअली चेंज करता है स्टेट को, वही और कुछ नहीं है। स्टेट सेट चेंज करता है, और जब सेट स्टेट जब हम लोग बुलाते हैं ना इसको, जब ये फंक्शन को कॉल होता है, तब ये पूरा रेंडर फंक्शन फिर से रेंडर होता है, एक बार री रेंडर होता है मतलब।
अच्छा.
यही चीज है। तो अभी सेट स्टेट में हम लोग को जब ये क्रॉस दबाते हैं तो उसी आईडी के हिसाब से चीजें चेंज होती है, वही है।
एक बार ट्राई करते हैं, कोई बात नहीं, आज तो इसको डिलीट करके रखेंगे. Let's go. Number. with the JavaScript. Nice. Can you do index of? Sure. Can we use jQuery or something like that in this? Can we use jQuery in this?
यही तो प्रॉब्लम है, jQuery नहीं यूज कर सकते हैं.
अच्छा एक बार ये लिंक देख, शायद इससे थोड़ा कुछ हेल्प मिले. इसमें ये है कि एक बार ये लिंक देख.
कौन सा लिंक? रेस्टोरेंट खुला हुआ है.
ओवरफ्लो हैंगआउट में नीचे मैंने डाला है, शायद कुछ हेल्प मिले. इसमें बंदे ने इंडेक्स रिटर्न किया है, ठीक है. और फिर उस इंडेक्स को उसने डिलीट कर दिया. मतलब जहाँ पे हम कॉल कर रहे हैं ना अपने को, बस वही है कि एरे में से वो स्पेसिफिक एलिमेंट, वो स्पेसिफिक ऑब्जेक्ट डिलीट करना है, और उस ऑब्जेक्ट का अपने को सिर्फ इंडेक्स ही पास करना है. तो डिलीट करते समय वो हम डिलीट कर सकते हैं. तो जब डिलीट बटन हम हिट कर रहे हैं तो उस समय हमें सिर्फ जो भी नोड है
अच्छा अच्छा, समझ गया मैं बात को. एक्चुअली थोड़ा सा यहाँ स्टेट को चेंज करने में
स्टेट वाली बात नहीं समझ.
ये चीज थोड़ा सा परेशान कर रहा है.
ओके, यू ट्राई दैट, आई ट्राई दिस. फंक्शन है, उसका एंट्री है.
हम कर ही लेते हैं. ये मैं भी जब कोड करता हूँ ना, ऐसे जुगाड़ ही बिठाता हूँ. जुगाड़ मतलब क्या, लाइक जुगाड़ नहीं है ये
हाँ हाँ.
कुछ मिस्टेक होता है फिर से करता हूँ, उसको मिस्टेक होता है तो टाइम लगता है सिखाने में. जब तुम
अरे
लाइव डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन में थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम हो जाता है एक्चुअली, पता है.
अरे ये होता है, ऐसे ही कोडिंग सीखते हैं मैन. ऐसे थोड़ी ना कि
हाँ,
बनी
तो वही
बनाई
है.
खीर है, आओ बैठो खा लो. थोड़ा स्ट्रगल करना पड़ता है भाई. You get perfection after struggling, not an issue. It happens. So, state of it. Let me try. सिर्फ इसको इंडेक्स प्रिंट करना है ना, अपन ने ऐड तो पास कर दिया। This dot state ठीक है, ये तो तुमने कर दिया। This dot state, हाँ तूने वो पास कर दिया, ठीक है। अब अपने को क्या है, यहाँ पे करना है notes dot index of dot node dot ठीक है। अब ओके, ये चीज़ हो रहा है। अब इसको भी मैं इंस्पेक्ट एलिमेंट करता हूँ, ठीक है। अब इसको अगर मैं इंस्पेक्ट एलिमेंट करता हूँ, अगर मैं थर्ड एलिमेंट तीन ID, okay, just say node top ID, okay, through, okay. What if I just say
in the clock.
एक चीज बता, हेलो,
हाँ
जो तूने स्टेट में नोट्स को अटैच किया है, ठीक है, उसमें मेरे को अगर नोट्स के किसी स्पेसिफिक एलिमेंट को एक्सेस करना हो तो कैसे करेंगे?
नोड के किसी स्पेसिफिक एलिमेंट को एक्सेस करना मतलब क्यों आईडी जो मैंने भेजा है डिलीट टास्क में।
हाँ, तो ऐसा कर सकता है console डॉट लॉग में,
हाँ
ठीक है, तो ये प्रिंट करा दिस गेट डिलीटेड कॉमा और सिर्फ फर्स्ट एलिमेंट प्रिंट करा।
कंसोल डॉट लॉग से
नोट्स का जो तूने स्टेट नोट्स जो तूने दिया है, ठीक है, उसका सिर्फ फर्स्ट एलिमेंट प्रिंट करा।
एग्जैक्टली तुम स्क्रीन शेयर करो तो।
एक सेकंड में स्क्रीन शेयर करता हूँ। एक सेकंड। Hey, Madhur Jay.
Hi.
We were missing you, man. We were just
Dude,
discussing
if you can
about
help.
you. Him.
Yeah.
हाँ बताओ।
So this is the reference I'm using first on right side. ठीक है। यहाँ पे देख मैंने यही किया था कि रिएक्ट में डिलीट कैसे करते हैं। तो बंदे ने क्या किया, ई एलिमेंट को लिया, फिर एक वेरिएबल डिक्लेयर किया दिस डॉट स्टेट डॉट पीपल, जो उसका होगा।
हाँ
तो उसके बाद उसने इंडेक्स लिया, इंडेक्स इज इक्वल टू एरे, जो कि ये चीज है, डॉट इंडेक्स ऑफ ई डॉट टारगेट डॉट वैल्यू।
हाँ
ठीक है। फिर उसने एरे में से उसको स्लाइस कर दिया और उसका फिर स्टेट चेंज कर दिया।
हम्म।
ठीक है। तो मैं वही सोच रहा था कि इसको कैसे करूं। तो देख मैंने क्या क्या किया अभी तक, पहले वो तेरे को दिखाता हूँ। सबसे पहले अगर सिर्फ मैं नोट्स को यहाँ पे जो अपन ने नोट वहां से शेयर किया है, जस्ट एक सेकंड। बड़ा क्यों आ रहा है? चलो इसको अगर मैं console डॉट लॉग करता हूँ, ये इंस्पेक्ट एलिमेंट करता हूँ, ठीक है,
हाँ
तो मेरे को इज्जत से नीचे वो console डॉट लॉग दिखा रहा है। ठीक है, इज्जत से मेरे को वो दिखा रहा है।
हाँ
और तो यही है, तो यहाँ तक पहुंच रहा है और यहाँ पे वो सीधा नोड एलिमेंट को ले रहा है। तो समहाउ अपने को बस वही ट्राई करना है, इज्जत से वो वैल्यू तो दिखा ही रहा है। ठीक है। चलो इसको ट्राई करते हैं। That will work. Start state. People क्या people remove कर रहा है। Index of Index. What is it?
Yeah, I fixed it. Rude.
Just 1 second. I'm also trying. Don't tell me now. Just. I'm also trying.
Yeah.
Just
Obviously.
wait. I'm also trying. Just wait.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just bring my dinner. Just try it. I fixed it actually.
Yep. Just wait.
So yeah, this is what we are doing.
Array dot. So notes. Save it before I do something else. Notes. Error. No. What happens if I click button? I also did that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how it happened, but yeah, it happened. Okay, so where are you? Yeah, share a screen. Man. So only we three guys are there. Get me the link. Oh, you want a link? Okay, you got a link. Sure. So what's your solution? First, you tell me your solution.
Solution what? You can just check it out. I saved it actually right now.
I also have one solution. So what's your solution? You delete let node is equal to get this ID. How you are passing the ID? Okay, so you are passing the ID on once on click this dot task dot bind. You're passing node dot ID. Let nodes splice. You want to see my method? It is a little simple.
Yeah. Show me.
Just, just see my screen. I'll just Google it and just 1 second. So you're seeing my screen. Okay. So what I did, can you see that? Can you see my screen first?
Yeah.
Hello.
Array dot.
So
Just
first
node.
I copy. No. Just first look it over here. So this is I looked at Stack Overflow. It with the same query, like how to delete an object from an array in React. So what these guys said, like you pass the element over here, then create an array with this dot state dot people. People is like our same condition, like this person created this array.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is that array. So this fellow created this state, then index, that specific index is equal to array, this array dot index of e.
E
E
dot.
is the value we are passing,
Yeah.
dot
Target
target
dot.
dot value, whatever the specific thing she was asking for. So what I did over here is,
Okay. I got it. Index of node.
so I pass that node. So we are passing that node.
Hey. You can still reduce one line. Dude,
That console.
hey, no,
Yep.
you can still see. Go to the on click that function, that button function. First,
I'm just passing that node only. I'm not adding.
pass node.id, not the node. I'll just node.id and then
Because like, what's the need of passing that ID? See, still that function is working. Otherwise, we need to see. If I pass the ID, then while checking like which element to delete, maybe I need to go to that node, then go to that ID. So it's a two layer. If
I'm
I'm passing
saying that index line, you can just avoid it. That's what I'm saying. I think.
over here,
Yeah, index of node. If you just pass it,
huh?
you can avoid it.
No, like let me try. It will show an error. Let me try.
You comment it out.
Huh.
Yeah. First,
If I
go down. No, go down first. No, don't go there. Yeah, and pass node.id. Bind this node.id. Yep. Now go above. Yeah, scroll up and then instead of node in delete task in the arguments, function argument, go to the function argument of delete task. Yep. Type ID.
okay, I can give any value now, so it's okay.
Yeah, just type index if you want to. Yeah, you can type index. Type index. Yeah. Cancel the node, obviously. Or just delete the node in the index argument. Yeah. Yeah. So you got the index. Now in array.splice, hey, one more change, one small change. Array.splice.
So you are writing the same code which you wrote now. You're telling me the same code.
It's the same thing. Yeah, the array.splice is index plus one you can do.
Just one second. Like, I think you are trying to say this thing.
Which one?
I'll try it over here. You're passing the ID. And are you trying to say this thing? You're passing the ID over here.
This no, it's the same. Just go back to your code. I'm not changing anything. Just one small change. Mine is a bit different. Mine is a bit slow process, obviously. Yeah. So instead of index, that array.splice index, right? Instead of index, use index minus one. That's it.
Index
Yeah.
minus one.
Yeah. I think it should work. Test it out.
What the fuck?
It's working. Yeah. Your code is better. Your code is better because
I didn't get how is it working.
figure it out.
Node.
That's the better code, obviously.
Index node.id. You're passing node.id. Oh fuck, oh no, that's hard coding. I don't agree to that. That's hard coding. Fuck. That's hard coding. That's cheating, man. If I change the value of my IDs, then it won't work. That's cheating. Hey, Himachala.
Yeah, one more thing.
What?
Yeah.
So if I change the ID value, then it won't work now.
Yeah, obviously.
But in that previous condition, like this current approach is hard coding. So what I'm saying is, let it be like
Yeah,
this.
just don't send the ID, send the node.
Yeah. Let me send the note. I don't remember like how was that. But, okay. Why? Because like in the next case, we were hard coding it. If that ID were different, then it might not work. But still, in this condition, if IDs are different, then it will work. So, like deleting function is okay. Then we can continue. What's your opinion?
Yeah. We need to get some looking at one thing. Keep it simple. Swimming code.
What?
Yeah, I'm looking at this. The 3 line of code. Yeah. Right. Hello. Done. I wrote the same thing.
Where is it?
Same.
We got new guy. Hey, Faroz. Is it working? Because
What's waiting?
that time we were doing hard code, no? Like index. We were
Yeah. It was too lengthy, but yeah, this is quite short. Yeah, this is quite short actually.
we can now we can go to next step.
Yeah, next I was just going to add. That's it.
You one I think one step you're missing right now, like set state notes comma. You need to.
No. This is the new syntax actually. Yeah, I know what you're saying. You are saying this right.
Why you are using notes everywhere? Notes, same variable name everywhere. In the let section, you are again using notes.
Yeah, you can use, but I like to keep it simple.
Or any other name, man. It's quite confusing. Which note you are talking about?
This let, do you see this let? Yeah, that let actually doesn't make me confused. If you just specific to the braces.
I know its scope is local, so
Scope
that's
is local,
not.
right?
I'm not saying like I know its scope is local and it will work, but while reading it creates a little confusion.
Do you
See, I'll
need
change
line
it.
number 43?
Line 43 also you need to change. Yeah, he is saying correct. Madhurya.
Sure.
I think there is no need of line 43 because you can directly like write this.state.notes in line 44.
Hmm.
No. Good. You can't change the state, right? You have to change it through set state.
Yeah, I'm not changing the state. Like,
He
Yeah.
he's saying we can put line 44 and line 45. That's okay, but this is quite simple to read. I
No,
was expecting.
he's Madhusha, you are just saying that 45 and 43, right?
no, wait, I didn't understand why like you change it to ARR in line 43.
I'll
Just
explain. I'll explain. I'll
explain.
explain.
Actually.
If you go up, there is already one note. Like we are using this variable name notes multiple times, so it creates an unnecessary. I feel like it will create an confusion like with notes we are using. So I just suggested him to use a different variable name. That's it. It's a different variable name, nothing else.
In line 43,
Mhm.
again you are using notes.
So that's a confusion.
In line
That
43.
should be array, not notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying line 43.
Line 43.
Yeah.
You are calling the global nodes.
No, you need the
Yeah,
index,
you're
right?
calling global
Look,
nodes, right?
Himachala,
You can
go to
just
line
write
43.
oh, sorry.
you can
Yep.
just write
Yeah.
array.
That's why I
Actually,
said
this
not
is
to use too much.
Instead of writing array, just write this.state.notes and remove the 42 line because you're just writing the code again, right? Like mix.
no. See, in 44, you are again splicing it, right?
Yeah, like it's okay. You're splicing.
Yeah, we can't splice the state. We can change the state without writing set state. That's a rule in
Yeah,
React.
yeah. That
And
thing I
so,
understand.
yeah,
Like try one thing. Comment line 42.
good. Can you share a screen if you can?
No, like we are using your code. We are using your code, so there's no point. Like
Yeah.
let's
So
follow.
like comment line 42.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like in line number 43, just
Yeah.
write this 43
Yeah.
in place of array ARR.
Yeah.
Copy it,
Yeah, you
copy
can
it,
just write
then comment it.
this dot state dot notes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it works, right?
Then again, have the splice. Whatever the splice, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Okay.
So again, in splice, you have to do this, right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Actually, only because of the
Okay,
splice
it's
thing,
better if you have.
splice,
Okay.
we can't change the state actually without without outside of the state we can change the state. That's the one thing. So yeah.
Now we are trying to add task.
Yeah, it's almost over. This is the easy part, I guess. See, once you know how events work and everything, I also got a revision. It's been a long time since I've used this.
I think it's get element by ID, na? Not find element by ID.
Oh yeah,
Document dot get element by ID.
obviously. Sorry, get element by ID. There's one more query selector or something like that. Let me use that. In jQuery, you can just use it using a.
That's a long line, man. Hema, you write a very long lines.
Yeah, I should shorten it. That's a very bad habit. And,
It's not bad.
no, I don't actually write it long. It's like when I'm.
So you are pushing this element on in array.
Yeah.
Pushing the value of it, ID and task. Yeah. Now it's better. Let's
See at
you need to.
this should go. Not getting at it. Something's wrong. This much will do for to do app.
I think you need two input elements, no?
Huh?
You need two input elements, or just in one element you can push.
Two input elements.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, you just need one element. Okay. Sorry. My fault. My wrong. Continue.
I'm pushing an object.
No, continue. Yeah, you are correct. That object is as a string, so I think you need to do the type. You need to do the type conversion, or is it directly taking it as a string?
I think it's a string.
What's the type of it? Let me check. Let me check the type of it.
No, I think it's not taken as a string.
It's 10:30.
Let me see.
What happened?
Query selector.
Input ID is an Okay. So that's what it's okay. Where is console? Dot ID selector. And is there? I think you need to add action listener to that plus button also. That is missing. That's why it's not taking value.
Sorry. What is the plus button? I have done something. Yeah, this dot add task.
This action listener is working. This dot add task is it working? Button dot on click. Button dot on click. Is equal to this dot add task. Do you need to bind the values? How you are passing that input text element to that over there? I think you need to bind this dot.
Yo.
Um,
Yeah, it's coming.
How you are passing the values?
how you're passing the ID?
Yeah,
Well, let me
exactly.
check.
Like, it won't work. Like go down, go down.
It's C.
Hmm. Him.
It's
Line
working
40,
actually.
line 56.
You can
Um,
check.
how are you taking the task ID?
Which one? Line?
The task ID.
Task ID. Which one? Which one? Tell me the line number.
Uh, like the notes array have an ID and a task, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
So we should also give a ID for every task we are adding. So
Correct.
how will we?
So
Yeah.
he is
Yeah.
doing it. Okay, he is just
Yeah,
see
yeah,
the
yeah. This
task
one
add task function.
is not set.length. That's it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Set.length.
Array dot length.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's smart.
Okay. I was doing this mistake. Something is wrong, but something is not coming out actually. Want to push this function. Store this.
We need to do a lot of console.log over here to debug.
Yeah, that is for debugging.
I got it. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I wrote it, so it's working. So how do I show you?
So share your
Share
screen.
your screen. Share your screen.
Share my screen. Actually, I never shared my screen